And whatever you've got, I want you to put it underneath the back part of your right knee so that your legs are about hip width apart and your knees are nice and upward facing. You're gonna bring the arms all the way out to a T shape for me here. Great, we're gonna take a deep stretch. You're gonna bring the right knee in, arms come up. You're gonna bring the arms back, circle it around, replace the right foot on the floor. So inhaling everything to the center. And then you bring the arms behind, slowly lowering the right foot. Don't drop the right foot yet until the arms hit the floor. So your arms and your legs are working at slightly different speeds at the moment. So I want your right foot to land when your arms open to the T. Great, and again, you can also not put your arms on the floor. You can keep them lifted the whole time. Great, 2 more. Inhaling here. Exhaling, slowly control. Last time here, inhaling up, and then exhaling, open. Great, everyone, bring the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Head, neck, and shoulders come up, reaching on the outsides of the knees, and then put your hands behind your head for a moment. You're gonna bring this right knee in and then tap it down for 5, 4, and again, you're kind of squeezing on whatever it is here, right? So there's just a gentle squeeze on the ball. 3, 2, and 1. Great, stretching up this left leg all the way for me. Let's gently, basically turn the knee out a slight bit so that when you tap, you're kind of having the left ankle on the right knee, and then you're stretching it up. So you're tapping it and then exhaling it up. So you're only gently bending the knee, stretching it up. Great, 3 more. And 2. And 1. Good, turn the knee back towards the center, sole of your foot comes down. Let's release the hands, walk up to the knees, and then slowly lower down again. Great, everyone. Switching the knees. So putting the ball behind your left leg. Again, making sure that your hips are nice and happy, that your legs aren't too far apart. Bringing the arms all the way up for me here. And then opening them up to your T position, feeling how much length you can get. All right, here we go on that left side. So you're inhaling everything in and then slowly lowering the left foot as you open up the arms and then circle them around to the T, dropping the foot gently on the left. Inhaling here, using the core to control. Exhale, slowly lower. Great, 3 more. Inhaling here and then exhaling, slowly lowering. And even if your toes hit early, see if you can just really control that last movement through your heel all the way down slowly so that your hands and your heel stop simultaneously. Inhaling here. And then exhale, slowly drop. Great, bringing your arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Head, neck, and shoulders come up. We reach on the outside first to get our maximum length. And then you put your hands behind your head, opening nice and wide. Great, so you're gently gonna bring this knee in, squeezing, and then tap it down for 5. Gentle squeeze, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, so we're stretching up this right leg, and then you're rotating it externally just a bit so that the knee is towards the right, and you're tapping the right ankle on top of the left knee, and then you're stretching it up. Now again, even if you can't stretch it all the way up, just stretch whatever you can right now. Great, we've got 3 more. And 2. And 1. Great, stretch it back up, rotate that leg forward facing again, toes on the floor, fingertips nice and long, reaching for those knees, and then slowly lower down on 3, 2, and 1. Great, let's put this ball in between the knees and keep your legs in a tabletop position. And you're gonna bring your arms nice and close to you, so that kind of huggy position. Great, you're gonna squeeze the knees as your arms come up, and then you're gonna lower your arms back as you release the knees a little bit. Now I want you to lower the legs a tiny bit down towards the floor. Squeeze the knees as the arms go up, and then slowly release as your arms come back. Lower a little bit closer to the floor. Inhaling up, and then exhaling back. We got 2 more sets. You're lowering down a tiny bit each time. Inhaling, squeeze. Exhaling, coming back, lowering down for the last time. Again, making sure that your lower back is still gently connected to the floor and that you're not arching. Great, let's reverse the position. So we stay here, squeeze, and then gently come back, bringing the legs up just a bit. Inhaling up, exhale back. Coming up a bit. 3 more sets, or 3 more ropes rather. Good, up a tiny bit. Inhaling, lift, exhale back. Last time back to your neutral position, inhaling, lift all the way up, and then elbows come back. Great. Put the soles of the feet back down on the floor. You're gonna bring your elbows out. So I want you to keep the elbows close to you and then just rotate. So it's kind of like a stretch all the way through your shoulders, all the way through your triceps, and feel how this stretch is also opening your chest just a little bit. Great, everyone. Come back to the center, squeezing the ball. 2 more times. So inhale, release the ball a little bit, open up, really resist, stretch out the shoulders, stretch out the chest. Use the core to come all the way back to the center. Last time here, resisting, opening up. And then exhale, squeeze back. Great, you're gonna bring the arms all the way out, extending everything nice and long here. Great, let's squeeze the ball together as the arm comes up for me. Then you're gonna push the arm down on the right as the knees come in. Gently bring everything back and open up the right arm. Over to the left. So you're inhaling, bringing the ball in as the left arm goes down. Left arm goes behind as the knees go down. All the way back to the center and then slowly lower down. Great, so we're just gonna keep rotating arms, or rather alternating arms, but the movement is the same. Opening up, squeezing back to the center. Hands go down, feet tap. Great, inhaling here, squeezing a bit. Exhale, releasing the ball a tiny bit. Great, inhale, squeeze again. And then exhale, slowly lower everything down. 1 more set on each side, please. Inhaling, right arm up nice and long, shoulder down, exhale it out, reaching through that center. Great, inhaling up. And then exhale, open. Last time on the left. Inhale here. Exhale, reach. Inhale, back to the center. And exhale, open wide. Great, everyone. Let's bring the arms all the way up. Reach a little bit more, and then bring the shoulders down the back. Head, neck, and shoulders gently get peeled off of the floor again, looking on the outsides here, reaching a little bit more. Great, you're gonna put your hands behind your head for me. You're gonna squeeze the ball as you twist to the right, and then come back to the center. Twist to the left as you squeeze, come back to the center. So we're just slowly twisting at the waist. Inhaling here, exhaling back. Again, making small, gentle moves. Good, let's do 2 more on each side. So inhaling, release, and then all the way out. Inhaling here, and then exhale, squeeze. Super, last time here. Inhale, squeeze towards the right. Release, and then exhale, squeeze towards the left. Super, everyone, let's reach up a little bit higher for me here, and I want you to bring the knees in towards you. So again, if you need to support your neck, go for it. Otherwise, keep those arms long. You're gonna gently lower down a little bit here. Arm goes back, and then squeeze the ball back up. Switching hands. So you're lowering again, not really squeezing too much, and on the up, I want you to squeeze the ball a little bit harder. Release the ball. Inhaling, lower down. Exhale, squeeze. Good. Inhale, release. Exhale, squeeze it up. Super. 1 more time on each side. Last time here. Great. Soles of your feet come down. Walk up a little bit higher and then slowly lower down on 3, 2, and 1. Cool. So you're going to put whatever you have underneath your foot so that your foot is a little bit lifted. Again, if it's not too lifted, it's also totally fine. And you're gonna bring the arms all the way up again, reaching for that imaginary rope to allow the spine to stretch a little bit more, and then reconnecting here. You're gonna bring this left leg all the way up for me, and then take a nice inhale as you slowly and steadily peel yourself off of the floor. Hands behind your head to support, elbows nice and wide. Good, you're gonna gently bring the leg over, tapping on the outside, and then exhale, tap on the inside, not too big. Inhaling, bringing it over, tapping on the outside, And then bringing it close again to parallel. Great, inhaling, tap. Exhale back. Great, 3 and 2 and 1. Great, this time as you tap, you're gonna twist to the left, come back to the center. Twisting to the left, coming on back. Great, we've got 3, 2, and 1. Great, so we're gonna twist, keep the twist, and you're gonna just stay on the outside as you bring the knee towards the center, and then tap it on the outside. So you're not gonna bring it on the inside at all. You're just tapping it on the out, twisting towards the left, tap it down. So inhaling here, exhale out, 2 more. Inhaling here, elbow out, and then exhale out. Great, everything comes back to the center. Take a deep inhale, stretch up a little bit more, and then slowly lower down on 3, 2, and 1. Great, so let's switch the legs as your balls may roll away from you. Great, so again, the left leg is nice and extended. The ball is kind of underneath the calf. It can also be a little bit closer to your heel if you'd like. You're gonna stretch up again behind you, expanding and allowing for that extra little bit of reach in the spine, and then reconnecting here, gently melting into the floor. Great, take another inhale, and then exhale, peel yourself off of the floor, reaching nice and long first. Great, let's support the head, opening up those elbows, lifting up this right foot. So again, the left foot can be gently flexed if you'd like. So you're going to the outside and then tapping parallel. Inhaling over, exhale back. Great, inhaling here, exhale back. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Great, now we're gonna twist to the right as the foot goes over to the left, and then come back to the center. Inhaling, twist, exhale back. Great, 3 and 2 and 1. Super, so now we're gonna keep the twist and you're just gonna lift up the leg and tap it down for 5, 4, shoulders down, elbows wide, big smile, 3, 2, and 1. Great, back to the center, soles of the feet down. Let's lengthen up a little bit more and then slowly lower down on 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, everyone. We are gonna put the ball underneath just for a moment. So again, it's kind of going underneath here. If you don't have the ball, it's also okay. You can just put the pillow underneath or nothing, that's also totally fine. And you're gonna bring the palms all the way down for me here. I want you to stretch up just the right foot. You're gonna make a nice open circle and then lift it all the way up. And more like a D shape. So you're opening up the hips slowly and steadily, coming down to the bottom and then exhaling it up. Great, 3 more. Inhaling, opening, and again, pushing down on the floor just so you have a little bit of extra support to kind of compensate a bit for the instability. But again, you can always put your palms up if you feel like you don't need the support. Great, last time in this direction. Super, let's reverse. So you're going down, opening up, coming all the way to the top. Inhaling down slowly and then exhale, opening to the side. Great, 3 more. And 2. Last time. Great, right foot comes down, feel where you need to adjust, if at all, open up the chest, walk the fingertips out, and then we stretch up this left leg. Great, everyone. So again, opening it up to the side, circling it down, and then lifting it up for 5. And again, keeping that right foot nice and grounded. And again, if you feel that the hips are a little bit too tight for a straight leg, you can always bend the leg. But make sure that this inner control is coming from those deep muscles in the abdominals and not just from the hip. Last time, inhaling, open, and then exhale out. Let's reverse here. Inhaling, pushing down, exhale, circle around for 5. And 4. 3, 2, last time, and 1. Great, put the soles of the feet on the floor. Let's open up the knees just a little bit to stretch out the hips. You're gonna bring your palms upward facing. So you're gonna gently bring one knee towards the right and then the other. Just kind of stretching out the hips a little bit. And again, if you need more support, keep the palms down, just gently stretching all the way here. One more time on each side. And then all the way out. Great, back to the center. Let's remove the ball. Fantastic. You're gonna stretch out both legs all the way in front of me. In front of you, gently flexing your feet. Bring that ball in your hand, reaching all the way up. You're gonna take a nice inhale, peeling yourself off of the floor, and you're gonna come all the way up to a nice tall seated position here. Great, then you're gonna point the toes, put the ball down, and I want you to roll. 3, 2, and 1. Great, take another inhale, stretch a little bit more, and then exhale, push the ball down for me. Great, keeping a little bit of pressure, you're just gonna roll the ball back to the middle, and then stretch it all the way up. Flex the feet, and then slowly roll down. 3, 2, and 1. Great, inhaling here. Exhale up to a nice tall seated position. Gently point the toes. This time we're twisting to the right. You're gonna put the ball down and slowly roll just a little bit to the right. I want your left hip to stay on the floor. Take another inhale, stretch and push down the ball a little bit more. Great, keeping the gentle pressure, you're gonna gently roll the ball back, simultaneously stacking the spine, grabbing a hold of the ball, lengthening it up, coming back to the center, flex the feet, and then roll down. Great, one more time on the left. So inhaling, peeling off one vertebrae at a time, sitting up nice and tall. Great, gently twisting to the left, pointing the toes, putting the ball down, rolling slightly to the left, but again, keeping that right hip down, stretching it out. Great, take another inhale, lengthen out a little bit more, gently pushing on the ball. And then keeping that gentle pressure, you're rolling yourself back, slowly stacking all the way up, extending the arms out towards the side, gently twisting back to the center, flexing the feet, and then rolling all the way down. Great, everyone, let's open up the feet just a little bit. You're gonna put the ball in the right hand and keep it there for me. You're gonna inhale, peel yourself off of the floor, coming all the way up to a seated position, and then open up to a T. You're gonna twist all the way here, gently dive towards the outside of the right foot, kind of a modification of the saw, and then come back to the center. Twist to the left, dive forward, reaching nice and long. Great, and then back to the center. Arms nice and long in the front, and then lower down on 3, 2, and 1. Shift hands. Great, so inhaling all the way up. Great, opening up to a T. This time we're twisting towards the right, diving forward, reaching nice and long to the outside, hip stays down. Great, coming all the way back to the center, twisting towards the left, diving towards the right hand to the left foot, back to the center, back towards the middle, and then slowly lower down on 3, 2, and 1. Great, let's bring those feet back together. And for the last time, we're gonna peel ourselves all the way up. Great, let's come onto all fours for a moment. And I saw something the other day. If anyone ever has neck issues, you can always kind of put your head on the ball as a little bit of extra support. I know sometimes when we do this, it feels like you have to hold your head up a lot. So you can always use the ball as kind of an extra little position point. It's not necessary. I'm just letting you know you've got it if you need it, okay? So you're gonna stretch out this right leg. You're gonna hold onto the ball for me here. And you're gently looking down or again, resting the neck. So you're gonna lift up this right leg and then gently tuck the left toes for me. I want you to bend the knee to come onto the outside of the left knee and then stretch it up. and you're gonna come to the outside of your mat and stretch it up. So you're keeping it close as you go onto the outside of the left knee, stretching it up. And then I want you to come to the outside as much as you can and open here. Great, so inhaling here, exhaling out. And again, this whole time there's a gentle squeeze, so your arms are still getting another additional little workout. Great, stretching it up. And then exhaling it out. Super, one more time. And all the way up. Great, let's come back to the center, untuck your toes, and then just roll yourself back, stretching out the arms a little bit longer. Great, we're gonna come back to our starting point. So again, if you feel like you need to support the neck, go for it. Otherwise, you're gonna tuck the right toes, extend this left leg out, and then bring it parallel to the floor. Gently squeezing this ball, elbows nice and close to your body, core lifted. You're inhaling, coming to the outside of that right knee, bringing it back, opening it here, and coming on back. Great, let's add that stretch. So inhaling here to the outside, stretch it on up. Then go to the outside and stretch it up again. Great, inhaling here, exhaling out. Super, inhaling, exhale out. 2 more, please. So again, feeling how open you can be at this moment to still keep the control, but open up that hip as we make sure that we're not arching the back and all the way out. Great, everyone, back to the center, untuck the toes, shift the weight back, and then just gently use the ball to get a little bit of an extra reach. Fantastic. Okay, so let's come over here, have the right hand on the ball, and your knees are gonna be open for me. And both hands are forward facing. So when you come on down, your elbows are still gonna go behind you. You're gonna gently come down a little bit. 3, 2, 1, come right back up. And then you're gonna grab the ball and reach all the way up. Come on down. Inhaling slowly down, 3, 2, 1. Gently pushing back up, grabbing the ball and then reaching and twisting. Great, inhale, come down, 3, 2, 1, lifting from the center, opening wide. Great, 2 more. 3, 2, 1, lift on up. And then last time here, slowly going down for 3, 2, 1, lifting from the core, and then twist on up. Great, let's switch sides right away. Opening here, again, elbows, both hands, both elbows are going backwards facing. So you're slowly going down, reaching on up, grabbing the ball, twisting as much as you can supportively, and coming on down. So when we twist, I want you to imagine that the core is twisting, not the arm, right? So you're twisting from the center and then your arm follows. Inhaling down, exhale up. Inhale, twist and reach, and exhale back. Good, last time. And then all the way back. Fantastic. So we're gonna come down here. So your your arm is on a 90-degree angle, and this ball here, elbow is back, neck is gonna look down, yeah? So you're gonna tuck your toes, lift up the knees for me, and then tap the knees down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, you're gonna reach the arm in front, tap it, and then reach it behind. Super, again, if you wanna look to the side, you can, but I find it a little bit stressful in the neck. So I'm just looking down. Great, inhale, reach, still lifting from the center, exhale out. Great, 2 more. Last time. Fantastic, let's come on up, switch sides for me. So right hand, right arm goes into that 90-degree angle. The left elbow is back, you're gently pushing on the ball here. And again, looking down, tucking the toes. Here we go, lift up those knees, lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, untuck the toes. So you're gonna reach in front, tap, and then reach behind. Now just as simple as a reach can be, I still want you to lift from the center and allow for that extra bit of intentional reach. Good, 2 more. Last time. Great, everyone, let's come all the way back up. And then just gently roll yourself back, sitting back, rolling the ball all the way in front of you. And letting your neck gently hang down. Okay, let's come over onto the side. Yeah, we're gonna put it underneath here for a little bit of extra support. And we're gonna look down at the floor. So again, kind of repositioning ourselves with this T shape with the fingertips, and the right elbow is nice and down. You're gonna stretch out the right leg so that it's parallel to the floor, and I want you to extend the left foot in front and give it a flex. Okay, so you're gonna bring the right knee in and then stretch it on out. So it's almost like you're staying parallel to the floor with that right leg. Great, elbow in. Inhaling here, and then exhaling out. Great, again, still feeling how the right oblique is nice and extended, nice and active. Reaching on back. 2 more. Last time. Great, from here you're gonna flex the foot and push it down, and then lift it up. So I don't want us to pulse, I want you to really lift and lower. So you're resisting down and then lifting on up. Great, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, you're gonna point the toes, you're gonna swing that right leg all the way in front, and then you're gonna push it down from here, lift it on up for 5, 4. So again, slow and steady movements, really feeling how you're lowering and then how you're choosing to lift. 2 more. And then last time. Great, feet go all the way back to the center. Take a deep breath here. You're gonna bring this right arm all the way up and over and come forward facing, so you're really stretching out the side here, but again, making sure you're not wearing your shoulder. I want you to lift up a little bit more. Great, and from here, you're gonna gently look towards your hand. So again, lifting up a little bit more, and then exhaling loud. Inhaling in, exhale it out. So again, it's just about that little lift from the inside, all the way out. Last time. And all the way out. Great, let's go over onto the other side. So in those like small micro stretches are just really nice to kind of lift a tiny bit more, but also just let everything go. We don't need to hold on to anything unnecessarily, right? So the ball is gently underneath here. Again, if you don't want to use it, you don't have to. The right arm is at a 90-degree angle. The left hand here makes a T shape, opening up the chest, lowering down. So you're extending this left leg out and then stretching the right foot in front, giving it a nice little flex. So the left knee is going to come in towards you and then parallel as you extend it all the way out. Inhaling, bringing the left knee in, and then exhaling it out. So if you feel like you want to bring your leg so far that your elbow touches it, by all means you can do that as well. I just want you to feel like you're in control here of how small or how big you make it. 2 more. Last time. Great, flex the foot up. You're gonna lift it up and then lower it down for 5. And again here, I just want you to make sure that you're lifting and lowering, but how big you do that is completely up to you. It just feels like this is the moment where you're lifting and holding and then slowly resisting down. 2 more. Last time. Great, you're gonna point the toes, swing the whole leg forward, and the same thing, we're lifting on up and tapping on down for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, back to the center. Let's bend those knees gently. So you're gonna take this left arm, bring the neck forward facing and reaching up as you lift and push a bit, and then open it wide. Inhaling, lift a bit, and exhale, lift, lengthen out. Great, 3 more. And 2. And 1. Great, back to the center. Okie dokie. So we're gonna go back again onto the left side. You can actually put the ball to this side for now. And you're gonna bring your neck all the way down. If you feel like this is still too much, you can always put your head all the way here. Great, so we're gonna extend this left foot out. I want you to extend the right leg parallel again. And from here, you're gonna make baby circles. So I want you to feel the circle and try and keep it consistent, right? So the core is here, nice and active, but you're trying to keep that circle as consistent as possible. And again, don't forget about this bottom side. So we're still lifting from the inside, even if we're nice and elongated along the mat. Great, 2 and 1. Reverse here 10 times. So again, you're slowly making your circles, feeling how warm your insides are getting, even if you're just moving your leg. Great, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, you're gonna gently point the bottom leg, lift it on up, and you're gonna scissor switch your legs and stop. So you're gonna scissor switch, and then you're gonna have an extra stop. Great, 3, 2, and 1. Great, both knees come down to the floor. You're gonna bring your arm all the way up, and you're gonna gently, no, sorry, not gonna happen like that. You're gonna keep your hands on the floor. You're gonna lift up your knees, and then lower them down. I got very excited, I thought that was gonna happen. Lifting up the knees, and then lowering them down. Again, using this, if it's too much, just lift up one leg, or keep it small. Inner core, lift up, and slowly lower down. Great, last time here. Excellent. Fantastic, stretching out the legs again, taking a deep breath. You're gonna come all the way up, swinging the legs forward for me. And we're gonna add an extra little arm movement. So your arms are gonna go behind you, your chest is nice and open. You're gonna gently bend your knees for me and lift up your hips. Good, so again, making sure we're not small. I want nice open chests. Here we go, you're gonna gently tap, elbows go back, stretch on up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, left foot goes over the right knee. Open it up here, tap down again for 5. So you're stretching out the left hip simultaneously. Great, 3, 2, 1. Stretch up the left, put the foot down. Last time, right leg comes up and over. Opening up the knee, opening up the chest, core is lifted. We tap down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Feet on the floor, hips go back. Stretch out the legs, and then just reach gently towards your toes for a little bit of an extra reach. And then slowly stack on up on 3, 2, and 1. Great. Let's go over to the other side. Alrighty, so we're extending everything nice and long here, opening up the chest, gently pointing the toes, lifting up that left leg, and then bringing it again parallel to the floor. And from here, you're making 10 mini circles, finding the shape or the size that works for you, making sure we're not wearing the shoulders, right? Everything stays long down our back, lifting from the inside. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then slowly reverse here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, lowering it down, gently pointing the toes. So we're switching and holding. Great, 4 more times. So scissor switching and holding. Again, the hand is there for extra support. Make sure we're not leaning backwards or forward. Good, 2 more. Last time. Excellent. Coming all the way back, here we go. This is where I thought I could do it without the arm. It's not happening. So you're lifting on up and then slowly coming down. Use the hands to help, right? Your arms are just as much a part of this as your core. Good, 3 more. Inhaling, lift up, and exhale, lower down. Super, 2 more. Last time. Great, swing out the legs. And then we're gonna come again upwards, opening up the chest, gently bending the knees to begin. So your fingers are forward facing, your chest is open, and you're gonna gently lift on up. Great, so you're tapping and coming on up. So it is a tricep push-up to an extent, but it's the Pilates version of using the core and being very present. 2 more. Last time. Great, this time right leg comes up and over first, opening up the knee. Tap it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, stretch up the right. Then we stretch up the left, cross it on top, open up the knee. Last time here, so you're tapping and lifting. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, everyone. Bring everything back down, stretch up the legs, and then extend your arms all the way out for a little bit of an extra stretch. And then we stack on up on 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Yeah, you know what, actually? Let's come on to the forearms. I know our arms are getting a little bit of extra work today, but it kind of feels good. So, making sure we're not looking up, right? Everyone, the neck is an extension of the spine. So we want to make sure that at the end of Pilates, even if it feels active, that it's not strained. Good, so you're gonna keep this left leg all the way out for me. And you're gonna stretch up the right leg for me here. Again, lifting from that center. You're gonna meet the legs in the middle and then exhale it down. So inhale, lift, and exhale down. So both legs make a little bit of movement. Great, 3, 2, and 1. Great, from here, you're gonna gently bicycle this right leg down and then stretch it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, extend the right leg on the floor, gently flex the right foot, and then extend this left leg all the way up, lifting all the way from the center. So you're meeting in the middle and then stretching it up. Great, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Super, bicycling this left leg down, and again, seeing if that upper body can stay really lifted. Super, inhaling here, and then exhaling out. 1 more breath, and exhaling out. Great, slowly lower that leg for me here. Great, you're gonna gently point your toes and bring the knees in towards you, and then stretch them all the way out. Knees come in, stretch them out. So again, kind of like you're on a gentle track, so you can't really go too high or too low, but stretching it out. Great, 2 more. Last time here. I'm gonna turn out the legs and gently switch. Just small switches. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, everyone. Knees come into the chest, soles of your feet come down. You're gonna gently tuck, release the arms, and lower down all the way on 3, 2, and 1. Great, let's stretch out this left leg here, lengthening up this right leg. Take a nice inhale here, push the hands away as you come all the way up and grab on here. Great, you're gonna gently turn out. You're gonna grab a hold of your ankle, your heel or your ankle. Okay, the left arm is here. You're gently tapping, so you're coming across, and then you're stretching it up. Again, if the bottom leg needs to be bent, go for it. Add that extra tap as you stretch it up. Good, 2 more. Last time here. Super gently bend the foot, bring the whole leg back and then stretch it up again. Fantastic. From here, you're gonna roll down, keeping the right leg extended and then lengthen on up. 3 more. Inhaling, roll down. Keep that right leg lifted. Exhale up. Good, last time. Good, from here, you're gonna lower and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Foot goes down, flex both feet, roll all the way down. Alrighty, so here we go, stretching out this left leg. Taking a nice inhale, reaching a little bit longer, pushing the hands away for the exhale as we reach on up slowly and grab a hold. So again, you're gently rotating the leg, grabbing onto whatever you can also be your calf. And you're stretching it out and then bringing it in. Stretch it out and bring it in. Great, we've got 3 and 2, open chest, long spine, 1. Great, everyone, stretching it all the way out. Great, gently bending the leg again, bringing it to the center, reaching it nice and long. Keeping that extension here, you're lowering down on 3, 2, 1, lift on up. 2 more, lower down 3, 2, 1, and then lift on up. Last time. And then lift on up. Great, lowering down the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, foot comes down, flex both feet, roll down all the way for 3, 2, and 1. Great, everyone, let's open up the knees again. Kind of feeling what's happening here in the body. Great, and you're gonna gently bring the right knee over towards the left. And then all the way back. So I want you to just focus on closing the left knee at the moment. Stretching out the left side. And coming on back. Great, this time you close the right leg and then extend it out. Great, reconnect and then open it wide. Left knee closes. Gently turn to the left with the neck. Stretching out that left leg back to the center and then open it wide. Good, 1 more time, everyone. Inhaling, gently closing that right leg. Stretch it on out. Let's lift it up a little bit and push it down. Great, gently close and open up. And this last little stretch, left knee goes towards the right. Stretching out the left leg. Pushing it up, closing it down. Feet back together and then gently come back to the middle. Alrighty, so let's bring those knees into a bridge position here. You're gonna have your palms downward facing and you're gonna lift up your hips for me. 3, 2, and 1. So again, if you need to support yourself, by all means, go for it. So for now, we're gonna lift up this right leg and we're gonna lower it down as you bring the right leg down, tapping the hips, and then you're gonna stretch it up. So it's kind of like a bicycle, but we're also lowering, tapping, and then exhaling it up. And again, if you wanna use the support, you can always just hold on to your lower back. Great, 2 more to go. So you're slowly lowering and then exhaling, lift. Last time. Great, let's put that right foot down, stretch up the left, and here we go. So you're slowly lowering, almost like tapping just like the tips of your popo, just a tiny bit. Tap, and then exhale it up. Great, we've got 3, and 2, and 1. Great, everyone. Soles of your feet back down, gently melting the spine 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way into the floor. And then hugging those knees into your chest, opening them up, and then just gently rolling side to side. All right, last little bit. So again, palms are facing down, opening up the chest, lifting up the hips on 3, lower back and middle back, finding this nice open position here. You're gonna bring your right thumb upward facing for me, and you're gonna bring the right hand all the way up towards the ceiling. You're gonna bring the left knee in, right palm gets opened, stretch out the leg. So open as the knee comes in, stretch it on out. Great, we've got 3, 2, and 1. Great, keeping it there. You're gonna bicycle this leg 3 times. Just in this holding position. Last time here. Great, everyone. Foot comes down, soles go down, palms go down. Left palm is upward facing. Your thumb is towards you, basically. And here we go. So you're bringing the right knee in as you open up the left, tapping it down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, opening up, stretching up this right leg, bicycling it down for 3, 2, and 1. Super, foot goes down, palm goes back to your starting point, and then slowly articulate as you melt all the way in. Great, hug those knees again into your chest, rock side to side. All right, knees in your tabletop position, reaching up all the way behind you. Take another inhale, stretch, 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 and then exhale, come all the way up. Just balancing here for a moment. I want you to bring your palms upward facing. You're gonna come all the way to the right for me here, lower down for 3, 2, and 1. Great, back to the center. Twisting to the left, lowering down for 3, 2, and 1. Back to the center, palms together here, and then stretch up, tap down for 3, 2, and 1. Great, knees come in, slowly lower down. All right, reaching up a little bit longer, rotating the hands as we push everything away, head, neck, and shoulders come up. Great, palms open here, twisting to the left first, lowering down for 3, 2, and 1. Great, twisting to the right. Lower down for 3, 2, and 1. Great, back to the center, palms facing each other, stretching on out for 3, tap, 2, and 1. Great, back to the middle, slowly lower down. All right, last set, everyone. This time we're just gonna do a nice straight up teaser, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, feet come down, roll, and stretch out all the way. You can grab a hold onto the outside of your feet if you can, and just gently using the core to lift from the center and then melt a little bit closer to the floor. Great, and from here you're gonna stack your spine, 3, 2, and 1. Great, everyone, let's bring those heels together, toes apart, hands in your prayer position. Dive through, wrap around, lift on up, open up the chest, bring the belly back. 3, 2, 1, roll back to the tips of your shoulder blades. Finding your balance first, right hand, right heel, stretch it up. And while you're here, I actually want you to look to the left and then come back to the middle and look to the right and come back to the middle. Great, heels back together, reweave. 3, 2, 1, rolling back. Finding your balance first, left hand, left heel, stretch it up. When you feel like, okay, I'm relatively stable, we're gonna look to the right, back to the middle, and then look to the left. Great, back to the middle, reweave those hands for the last time. 3, 2, 1. Exhaling up. Both hands, both heels, stretching it up as much as you can. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, everyone. Heels back together, knees back together, hands by your side. Shift your weight forward, hang nice and long, and just let it go here. And here is where we say yes to everything that fits our vision of what we want our life to be, and we actively say no to everything else. And lifting from the middle, stacking the spine on 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, everyone, we got our 3 last breaths. And then we can call it a day. Okay. So, here we go. Both hands start in the middle. You're gonna reach all the way up and then shake it down. I love the shake. Inhaling, reaching on up and shaking it down. Good, last time. Good, let's do one more monster one. Let it all go. Great, everyone. Please give your hugs to yourself, taps on your backs, air high fives to your virtual classmates. And thank you so much.